Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob, and today I shall be attempting to take this Vauxhall Victor from shabby to shiny. This one has been painted over with, I can only imagine, like general house paint. This is not your usual mama's kind of nail varnish. This just looks like any kind of regular house paint, and I'm guessing it's painted yellow first before it's painted red. Of course, this as standard and as stock would have been yellow, and it looks like it's been repainted yellow and then repainted red, and I think actually two different shades of red. So I've got to kind of pull away all those years of paint and, well, wish me luck. But 2,000 likes, this one could be yours. So looking through it, you can see that this little child has given it a right old go, but it does read underneath Vauxhall Victor estate car, made in England, and it is number 38. So with a opening kind of rear hatch or tailgate, quite heavy paint on the windscreen there, and I've used my drill to remove the flange. And I'm just reaching for a screwdriver here to pull up the base to see what we're playing with. Now, I did do a true restoration on one of these a little while ago, so seek that out if that's what you're looking for today. This is going to be a restoration plus attempt. Now the interior here in good condition. It's a red version. I actually switch it out later on, but at this stage where I'm drilling this out, I kind of went to my Facebook page and asked you guys, what do you want to see? A restoration or restoration plus? Or also, what kind of colour would you like to see it? And actually, looking through the comments, the majority of them were like a two-tone. You know, where it was like a beige and brown, or red and white, or blue and white, or green and white. Kind of different variations of two colours. So I thought that was a good idea. But yeah, this kind of window section is giving me a bit of jip, and it does break. To be honest, where it has the overpaint, as I'm trying to pry it out, it I guess it's kind of stuck in all corners of the casting, and it does cause a little bit of damage here. And it comes out now. Like I say, I've kind of damaged it all around this area, thinking I might be able to get away with it, but I do have 3 other cars, all of which with good window sections, so I'll be using one as a donor car today. But I'll be getting this lot in the foot-long hot dog jar, covering the casting there with some boiling water and a tablespoon of caustic soda. My favourite part, that where it gets dumped in, obviously the big reaction, and really it's kind of thinking, where is it going to go? You know, some castings take a little bit longer, some take seconds. This one, where of course it's been overpainted in different types of paint, plus of course it's still got the original paint somewhere underneath all that, so there's a lot of paint to actually come off. And the water here kind of turns a very cloudy consistency straight away, because there's a lot of paint and muck and dirt and grime, probably I don't know, 50-60 years worth. but you can see there the paint is coming off nicely, and of course you can just see in the water there just flushing around. It's all coming off pretty easy. So we'll put the plastics here, but to be honest, I do switch them out after consideration. I'm going to be going with a green and white theme, and I didn't think that the red interior would suit, so I've switched it out here, and I'm going to be giving this the pledge treatment. The car I used had kind of busted wheels. It had a missing tailgate, so I didn't mind taking it apart to grab the interior, which I think suits this car better, but also the replacement window section there, which is no cracks and good to go. So it's been 5 or so minutes in this solution. It's starting to cool off a little bit, still very hot to the touch, but I think you can see the casting there where all the paint has gone. So we're ready to flush that down the sink. Another one where I've left the wheels on the base, and sure enough it survives. So I'm glad I kind of tried that on the last casting, and I'll probably do that going forward. So some nice detail on the front here. As I mentioned, I have already done one of these before. I tried to stick with a true restoration in the original colour. But this one, yeah, where I'm going to kind of go with a colour change and add in all those details that Matchbox kind of left out. Unfortunately, just a little bit of paint kind of sticking on here, but that comes off with a little toothpick or cocktail stick later on. Just picking it off, it's relatively easy. And using my little Tack Life rotary tool, we'll polish up the base there. And now you can really read underneath Vauxhall Victor estate car, made in England by Lesney. So you can see the paint has now come off of the wheels, and I've of course buffed up the main casting here, which looks very good, and also the little tailgate section. And both of these will be getting a cover of Tamiya Fine Surface Primer in white. And I'm going to paint the top half white, but I thought, well, I don't see the point of painting it in primer white and then going with a paint white. Someone had mentioned to me in the past, how about kind of using a lacquer straight over the primer, to which I've never tried, so this is another first in this video, just to see how the kind of lacquer or the clear coat goes straight over this primer. And to be honest, I normally go with a single coat. What I did do off camera is come back with a second coat, kind of concentrating on that roof section, knowing that that was going to be the final finish. But as you can see there, beautiful and very smooth. And now I've used Tamiya masking tape, and this is the colour we're going with. And this is a Viejo, my premium colours. But I started off with a base of white, squirted in a little bit of blue, squirted in a little bit of yellow, and yeah, first time kind of mixed it up and thought that'll do nicely. Now if you are going to kind of use masking tape on your little projects, this Tamiya masking tape, it really is worth the extra pennies. But it's later on in the day, the window section there dry, looking good. I put a little bit of chrome on the axle ends here. Of course the interior shiny after going through the pledge treatment, and then it's almost got like a pearl, like a kind of pearl shine to this one. Yeah, I quite like it. And of course I'm going to be hitting it up with all the details for the final reveal. And one of my favourite beers, Pabst Blue Ribbon, which unfortunately I just can't get in the UK. It was kind of like a one-off special deal. I just got JD and Coke today. But anyway, here's a little reminder of what the Victor looked like, and here is the result. So as you can see, a little bit of chrome in those bumpers, chrome in the front grille, white on the headlights, and then coming around to the side, you'll see chrome on the door handles there. Of course, those chrome on the axle ends, looking like chrome kind of hubs, I guess. And then around back you got the chrome bumper, red brake lights, some amber orange in the indicators, and then coming back round to the other side, you can just imagine yourself throwing a picnic in the back of this back in the 60s, 70s, going down to the seaside. Lovely. 2,000 likes, could be yours. But anyway, I just want to thank my amazing patrons, and thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you'll stick around for the next one.